ongoing. And we're off and running from Western New York. LaVisca Chenault to return it. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he ran out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
What I like about that kick, I like that they're not coming out slow. We're going to go with some hooks here. Big yardage down the field. Instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down. First down of the game for James Cook. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance down here on second. Play action now with Allen. And someone steps in. It's intercepted. And the Texans have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points prop, but in INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they want to see him marching forward, but he only gets a 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground again with Mixon. And that plunge is going to garner a couple yards. Jack Towson finishing that play off.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here, shake off that previous INT. Escape from, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. C.J. Gardner Johnson there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bills with the punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They take over just shy of midfield. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, run to Mixon. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running backs, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Stroud from the pistol. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Texans looking like they'll have to punt. Fourth and forever coming up.
All right. 18, Mikey Tyson. Let the hot.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. That's exactly what they did.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10 now. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all said the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play the phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase and play on the outside down. That linebacker just did.
12 yards on that play and a good call. That's in the first.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
straight ahead. Here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Power squid kick is taken in. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Timer Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Connects on the crosser. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. And the Texans' first down.
Here we go. Go. 18. What's up?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Vaughn Jones with the tackle on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. Tony.
A gift to Mixon up the middle. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful run.
Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He gets 6 on that play, and the Texans are going to have a first down. They go play action with Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 3-yard line.
This is Mixon. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans now lead by 10. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
14. Bills 3. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead down to the 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now it's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send it right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came in at the perfect time.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. You look to throw it. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead late. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Pass now to kick this away. Down now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Houston calls in 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. Collins got it left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stride to throw on 1st down. Cut by Collins on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
At the Bills' 5-yard line.
He gets it again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 21, Bills 17.
has it all set up for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Allen. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air. Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
2nd and 10.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. So the Texans come away with the road win.
Damn, man.